I was just sitting here admiring my bunnies before I go to bed, and it just really occurred to me how random it was that we even got them in the first place. I'm talking about you, BB. It was July 17th in, or was it July? Yeah, July 17th, I believe, in 2017, or late 2016. I know it was 2017, I believe. Anyway, I'm really bad at remembering dates, but we me and my ex needed gravel for our driveway because it like had a big dip where it met the road. It wasn't even like elevated. It was like elevated very slightly, like maybe a 20-degree incline, if that. But like we just needed some gravel to try to lessen the gunk every time we pulled into the driveway. So we went to a family farm and home store to look for gravel, and then as we were in there, I got distracted by the little chickens, little baby chicks in there underneath the warmer, like a big cardboard box. And I looked at her and I was like, we need to get chickens. Granted, we have not been living in that apartment for that long, and we're like, yeah, we need to get chickens for sure. Or I said that, and she's like, no, we can't get chickens. I'm like, yes, we can. Look at them, Sam. Look at the chickens. We're gonna get chickens. And then I was thinking like we can do the warmer. We can get like little fencing. Like we're like, oh, but they kind of stink, and then the electric bill and blah blah blah. And I was like, all right, we're gonna think about it. So we started walking around the store looking for anything else we might want. And as we were walking around the store, I saw another big cardboard box, like a deep cardboard box. And I walk over to it, and I thought it was empty at first, but then I realized at the bottom there was this little guy, just a baby, sitting down there all by himself in an empty box with like little scraps of hay in there. And I just looked at him like, I looked at him and I looked at my ex, and I went, Sam, look, there's one bunny. We have to save him. So she's like, oh, he is cute. And then we decided, yeah, all right. We asked somebody, how much is he? And they're like $15. And we're like, is it a boy or girl? They said, girl. And then we're like, okay, we're gonna get this bunny. So we got like a little carrier. We got just all like the basic supplies we could. We walked in there for gravel for our driveway and walked out with a bunny. And as we took him home, we found out later that she was a boy. After we got him neutered, and then as we're sitting there doing research on bunnies, like I haven't owned a bunny, and I didn't ever own the bunny like my parents did, but like I didn't have experience with a bunny in like 15 years at that point, 10, 15 years. So we were doing all of our research. I was refreshing, and then we were just like, okay, yeah, bunny is very social. So we only had him for I think a couple months maybe, and he was only about a month old at the time. And she went on Facebook Marketplace and was looking for a bunny companion, somebody around the same age as him. So I was at work one day, I think, or yeah, I think I was at work, and she went out early in the morning to go check out a litter of bunnies. And there was one she was looking at, but then when she was there, she saw a Domino and was like, "We're gonna take this one because she seems really sweet." Boy, were we wrong. She's a little firecracker who hates everything, but she is. They're the black and white. They're literal opposites that complete each other. Because he is the sweetest little dude on the planet, and she's very sweet too, but she has an attitude. She has an attitude. She doesn't like to be touched. She doesn't like you being in her space. If I stood up right now, she'd probably run away, thinking I was gonna go touch her or pluck some of that fur sticking out of her butt. Anyway, so we bring her home and we get them accommodated to each other. We have her in her own little separate cage, little carrier, and him in his little pen for like a month or so. Let them get used to each other. They joined into like the same pen, and they've been inseparable ever since. So yeah, it's wild to think that because we needed gravel, we got a bunny. And if it wasn't for me being like, I'm gonna fix this little ditch in the driveway, well, I don't know. I don't think we'd have ever gotten a pet. We might have. We might have gotten a cat or something, but instead I got little bunnies. Little bunnies, BB. Little bunnies, Domino. That's you, little bunkles. Little bumbies. I love them. I love them so much. And I'm glad that I still have at least, or around to at least another 3 or 4 or 5 years with them. Because they are both about 7. He's so cute. Look at them. Like it's literally, look at that. It's the most precious. I gotta get a picture of that. Yeah, just wanted to share that. Thanks for watching.